Hi everyone, Night Diver 5 here. It is the 27th of December 2010, and I wanted to make a video highlighting some of the articles that I've seen that show this incremental movement to a Palestinian state in 2011. Now, I'm not going to read the whole article, I'm just going to read a key paragraph or two. The links are in the drop-down box if you want to see the whole article. I'm going to start off by reading Revelation 11:2 because it pertains to this first article. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not. For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. Now this first article is from the 23rd of August 2009, and it's titled, Obama Plan, Temple Mount Under Arab Muslim Sovereignty. The Middle East peace plan that the United States President Barack Obama will unveil soon involves the creation of a Palestinian Authority state by 2011 and the transfer of Islamic holy sites in Jerusalem, presumably including the Temple Mount, to Arab Muslim sovereignty, Saudi newspaper Al-Ukaz has learned. Now the second article is titled Fayyad Next Year in Jerusalem, and it's from the 4th of April 2010, and that is talking about Salam Fayyad, who is the Prime Minister of the Palestinian Authority. Next year, Insha'Allah, which means God willing, we shall celebrate in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in East Jerusalem, the capital of the Palestinian state, Fayyad said at conclusion of this year's Christian event in Bethlehem. Our people, joined by all humanity, will celebrate the creation of the Palestinian independent state according to 1967 borders, a state whose capital shall be Jerusalem. Now the next article is from the 23rd of July of 2010, and it's titled PLO Flag to Fly in Washington, D.C. The United States State Department has announced to the Palestinian Authority / Palestinian Liberation Organization mission representative in the United States that its status will be upgraded from a bureau to that of a general delegation, and that this change will allow the office in which the representation is situated to fly the PLO, now also the Palestinian Authority, flag at its entrance. The next article is from the 6th of December 2010, and it's titled, South American Countries Recognize Palestinian State. Following in Brazil's footsteps from last Friday, Argentina announced on Monday it recognized a free and independent Palestinian state, sparking an immediate condemnation from Israel. Argentina's President, Cristina Kirchner, told Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in a letter that her country recognized a Palestine defined by 1967 borders, Argentine officials said. The Argentine Foreign Ministry said in an emailed statement that the move was designed to help definitively advance the negotiation process that will lead to the establishment of a just and lasting peace in the Middle East. Uruguay announced soon afterward that it would recognize a Palestinian state next year. Uruguay will surely follow the same path as Argentina in 2011, Deputy Foreign Minister Roberto Cons told AFP. Now this next article is from the 16th of December 2010, and is titled Arab League to Turn to UN for Anti-Settlement Resolution. In a related development, Norway upgraded the PLO diplomatic mission in Oslo to an embassy and called for the creation of a Palestinian state in 2011. We should all cling to the vision of 2011 being the year where we can see a new state on the world stage, a Palestinian state, Norwegian Foreign Minister Jonas Gahr Store said at a press conference in Oslo. The next one is titled Arakat, 10 EU states will upgrade their PLO missions, and this is from the 19th of December 2010. Around 10 EU countries are set to upgrade the status of Palestinian representative offices in their capitals in the near future. Chief Palestinian Authority negotiator Saeb Erekat declared on Sunday. This would mean that Palestinian missions would make a step closer toward becoming embassies whose officials enjoy full diplomatic immunity. And the last article is from yesterday, the 26th of December, 2010. And it's titled, "No Surprise If Whole World Recognizes Palestinian State." Industry, Trade, and Labor Minister Benjamin Ben-Eliezer said Sunday, "I would not be surprised if within a year the whole world will support a Palestinian state, including the United States." So, if you talk to people out there, a lot of people will say, well, there will never be peace in the Middle East. This will never work. This will never happen. But the Bible tells us it'll happen. And I read the verse already from Revelation 11:2. There's another verse. It's Joel 3:2. And it says, "I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land." So this is what's key. In Daniel 9:27, the Antichrist makes a treaty for 7 years. At exactly the midpoint, which is 42 months later, he goes into the temple in Jerusalem and claims to be God. That breaks the treaty. In Revelation 11:2, it says that the Gentiles tread the holy city underfoot for 42 months. That is the first half of the tribulation. The day that Palestine is recognized as a nation with Jerusalem as its capital, that is the day the tribulation starts. And I believe it'll happen in 2011 based on a 70-year model starting from May 14th, 1948. And I explained that in my other video that's titled May 14th, 1948. So please watch that if you want to get further clarification. I hope you enjoyed this, and feel free to leave comments or questions. Thank you. Take care.